I'm Corbett Wall with DV Auction, here with your feeder flash for Monday, February the 19th. And we should be having a positive reaction this week, coming in here early, especially without anything pressuring the market from last week's great fat cattle trade of 130, which everybody was really rooting for. We were hoping to get that. It came through early in the afternoon there, and they didn't wait till after closing time or late in the day or after dark on Friday. It come right through. It was what everybody was wanting. We're expecting a big volume. We'll find that out sometime on Monday. But you look at the board for last week. April live cattle ended the week at 127.65, up $4.03 for the week. February spot fats 130.10, which is right in there tight with what that cash market ended up being. That's up $3.58 for the week. March feeder cattle ended the week at 149.72, up $3.52 for the week. April up $4.65 at 152.40. And you look at that August down the road there, these big yearlings coming off grass, and that's sitting at 155.35, and usually always the highest traded month that we have. But again, fat cattle trade, $130 live. That's $4 higher than the previous week. That's what everybody was wanting. That's what your packers were really hesitant to fall to, but they were short bought. You had some willing sellers at 130, and should be a pretty good movement, but we'll find out, and I'll give you that on the next visit. But dress sales 205, a full $5 higher on the top side there, and just a good healthy fat cattle market, especially for this time of year. And now we got to see if we can try to hold that. We know we got some bigger numbers of market ready cattle coming down the pike, so we need to continue to aggressively market these fat cattle that are getting ready, and then we need to start pulling some of the next cattle up front as much as we can. Box beef cutout values, the average of last week's trade, choice cutouts 208.47, up a penny. Selects up 86 cents at 204.17. Slaughter was plenty healthy last week, 596,000, which was 5,000 more than the previous week and 20,000 more than the same week a year ago. Your feeder markets for last week in your auction barns for the week, most of your feeders, both stockers and feeding cattle and your lighter calves, all selling firm to $4 higher, except for your big heavy feeders. Your big steers weighing over 8.5, and they started to tail off there, especially mid to late week, and they were steady to $2 lower than the previous week. Real-time index based on the 800-pound steer on Beef Market Central ended the week at 148.31, and that was 83 cents higher than the close of the previous week. Look at an individual quote late in the week and a good test of the market. In South Coffeyville, Oklahoma on Friday, had 119 head of mixed steers, weighed 811 pounds at 149.85. That's your feeder flash for Monday.